Oh man. It's exposed. I think it's a dead end. As much as I love doing these early morning hikes, it's one of the hardest things for me to convince myself to do it the night before and the morning of. Just waking up so early by yourself in the dark, and then getting in the car and just driving for an hour or two in the dark. And hiking in the dark all by yourself, I don't know, it's lonely, it's sort of scary at times. That being said, once the sun hits, it is all worth it. Yeah, it's nothing else like it out here. And I was talking last night, and I was saying it's gonna be so hard, and I just don't really want to do it at all. I never want to do it before I leave, but I told myself it'd be worth it, and it's worth it. I'm hoping, we'll see if it happens, but I'm hoping to scramble up Powell Peak right here and scout out a part of a traverse that me and a friend are hoping to try in the future. So it's called McHenry's Notch, and I'm gonna try to go scout that out. And then there's a fun descent route that I've never tried, where I'm gonna link Powell Peak to Thatch Top, and I'm not sure about that ridge. It might be a little too technical for me, so we're gonna have to see. But yeah, I'm gonna get some breakfast now because I'm starving. Mom's homemade zucchini banana bread. So I was a complete idiot and didn't fill up my water down at the lake, which I don't know if, I think it's probably cleaner up here. So anyways, my water bottle's filling up right now at a little spring / runoff, and yeah, it's getting pretty steep, so I don't know if I'm gonna film that much. So I'll probably see it at the top. It's cool looking back at these spires for me, because last summer some of my friends rigged a high line, like a slack line between these two towers, the tallest ones, and I got to film it. So I was hoping to make a little documentary out of it, a little video, and I didn't really like how the footage turned out, so I'm not sure I will. But I'm getting some shots as I go of the spires just to throw into the footage I already have, and maybe I'll make something. We'll see about that, but it's just cool to look up there and see, wow, I was up there.
Oh man, that was clean. That is spicy as
Okay, so I think another reason I'm doing this hike or climb, whatever you want to call it, is because of a quote I read recently. I wrote it down. It's from the book The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, which is a good book so far. Haven't finished it, but so far it's great. Basically it says, when did the standard for success become a celebrity's magnum opus, not our own sweat and tears? And that's what it hit home when I read it, because I do that a lot and it really sucks. I follow and subscribe to a lot of really talented professional cinematographers and photographers and mountaineers who climb crazy peaks and do crazy challenges, crazy things, and I'm not ever gonna get to their level. At least that's what it feels like. So it sort of just discourages me from even trying in the first place. I'm trying to get back into the mindset of just, I guess, the sacredness of telling my own stories from my perspective. I think there's something to be said for just having your perspective out there, even if it's not the most awe-inspiring thing, you know? So I guess this video and this adventure is sort of a stab in that direction, trying to get better at that. And I appreciate you guys following along for the ride, all 10 of you, or however many are gonna see this. So that was actually a really fun climb. I think I went up a different way than I remember doing it the first time I did it, and I got into more slabby, technical climbing. So that was good, and made it to the summit. So I'm probably just gonna eat a little more lunch and then head over to McHenry's Notch and see if I can scout a way through that for us to come back and do later. So yeah, it's turning out to be a pretty good day. I'm also barefoot because it feels great. All right, lo and behold, McHenry's Peak right here. We have to get from Powell all the way down through this terrain and up to there somehow. This is McHenry's Notch, so I'm gonna try to go down there and figure out a route. Getting down into McHenry's Notch after the climb up Powell was a little rough on the knees. I got turned around a few times and ended up doing some more committed climbing than I would have liked, especially for free soloing and running shoes. Looking into the mouth of the beast here. In the end, I found a route that I think will work. Although it basically meant just dropping down to the right side of the whole notch and climbing back out the other side. I was pretty tired at this point. Powell and McHenry's Notch had just done a number on me, so the ridge that I was originally going to descend down back to the car was looking pretty technical. So I opted to take the less technical but longer route around a few gorges and down a glacier. The only downside to this route was this meant lots of boulder fields. So I started on my way. But after an hour or so of mind-numbing boulder hopping, I realized I had descended way too far west and was on the complete backside of the mountain. Getting lost added another hour or so of steep elevation gain in boulders, but I finally reached the glacier, awkwardly waddled down it and over some big rocks, and hobbled the 4 miles back to the car. Now this adventure would have been a simple morning run for some of the top adventure athletes, yeah, I know, but I was so wrecked it hurt to move afterwards. But I think that's why I'm glad I shared this story. It was hard for me. Whether or not I set any world records, it was a meaningful experience, and I'm glad that people got to experience it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this inspires you to get out there and live your own adventures. Obviously, be safe along the way. And here's my cool catchphrase to keep adventuring. No, that's so terrible. I don't know. I'll figure it out. See ya.